I don't know how he does this.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. What's up, guys? I'm Amy. This is my husband, Ben, and we are the founders of Amped. Our channel is all about showcasing the latest and greatest E-Motos while keeping you informed and entertained. So let's get started.
In today's video, we're gonna take the most popular E-Moto bikes and put them head to head to see which one is the most superior. So right here behind me, we have the Sur-Ron Lightbee, we have the Talaria MX4, and the Eride Pro SS.
Now, to make this even more exciting, we are going to be giving away the bike that proves to be the best to one of our subscribers. So make sure to watch to the end to see how to enter. So let's get loaded up and head out.
Let's do it. All right, so we've arrived on the location. I'm here with Sophie Phelps, who has years of riding experience on dirt bikes. She is a two-time amateur women's national motocross champion, and we're gonna go test out some e-bikes.
I've never ridden any of these before. I've spent more than enough hours on a dirt bike, but never on an e-bike. So you're gonna have to show me how to turn these things on.
Okay, let's just grab the gas can and top them off real quick.
Okay.
The first category we're gonna go into in testing is power and performance. So let's get started. All right, first up, the Talaria Sting MX4. I just love the way this Talaria feels as far as how it delivers the power. It's so smooth. As far as power goes, it's not throw you back in your seat power, but it's just smooth. Full throttle. Most of that I'm like half throttle, 3/4 throttle. And you just roll into it, full throttle up the hill. You just hit top speed so fast.
That is torquey. Little torquey for the likes of me. Holy moly.
Okay, so that's it for the Talaria Sting MX4. I've ridden a lot of E-Motos and there's no lack of power on the MX4. It's just so smooth. All right, let's move on to the Sur-Ron Lightbee. All right, let's see how the Sur-Ron Lightbee does on that same hill climb that we took the Talaria Sting MX4 up. Still got it, still got it. I felt it starting to bog down a little bit towards the top, but it still got it. Let's see how it does through this flowy stuff. The power is smooth. Doesn't carry you quite as much, but I am dumping the throttle on every uphill and coming out of every corner. I just roll the throttle all the way back. Where the MX4, I roll it, but I roll into it a little bit easier. I ease into it. And you can hear the engine just kind of lugging, a little bit slow. It's not as responsive when you twist the throttle on a steep uphill. As far as power coming into something like that, you can carry your speed, but you can't really lift that front end without pulling up on it. Just leaves me wanting a little bit more. It just doesn't have to throw you back in your seat feel. So that's it for the Sur-Ron Lightbee. It's a fun bike, but it leaves me wanting a little bit more. When I roll that throttle back, it just eases into the power. Just not quite the same as the MX4. Now let's go test the Eride Pro SS and see how that compares.
There's the turbos. Do they have turbos on? Oh my heck. Never mind, I'm done talking. I can't talk and ride this thing at the same time. Oh. We could really use a paddle right now. Yeah, the turbo did nothing right there, but that's all right. Wide open, and that's how fast we made it up.
If you're not easing into the throttle, it's breaking that rear tire loose. Oh yeah, such a different feel going from one bike to the other. Okay, that's got to throw you back in your seat, Phil. We just jumped that whole ravine instead of just lifting the front tire over it. I think I've only twisted the throttle all the way like twice. Oh yeah, we're full throttle now. There's plenty of power. I'm having to roll back the throttle on the other bike. I'm rolling it all the way back. I'm having to ease off of it on this bike.
This bike rips. Oh my heck. It is so fast. The eco mode taps out pretty quick, but the sports mode had a lot of juice. As far as like top speed goes, it was fast, very fast.
Okay, as far as power goes, in first place, I would rank the Eride Pro SS, and then second place, the Talaria Sting MX4, and third place, the Sur-Ron Light B. Next up, suspension and handling. Let's go. So we actually chose this location because it's going to push the bikes to their limits. Behind me, you'll see why. We've got big whoops. You're going to see a bunch of different jumps. You'll see the bikes push to where the suspension is probably going to bottom out. So let's go push them to their limits and find out which one comes out on top. All right, suspension and handling on the Sur-Ron Light B. I do just like the way this bike feels. I don't know if it's the frame, the rider position, doesn't have quite the power. But it soaked that drop off up. That's what I love about these bikes. It's just the adventure rides, the technical trail rides. You can just take them anywhere.
Taking Ben down this now.
Just drop off that, no problem.
All right, the E-Ride made it up just fine. Let's see about the Talaria.
Too easy.
Yeah, I think I like the suspension on this one the most, specifically the forks.
Most people know none of the components as far as suspension on these bikes are like high-end components, but they feel good. Especially stock out of the box for the price point. It's really not bad. I don't know if you'll be able to tell in the video, but those are not small rollers through that little whoop section. I am pinned full throttle, like 45 miles an hour. So these bikes are not set up to the rider's weight because we're both riding and trading off, switching bikes. It actually feels pretty good, but it is a little springy, a little too springy. You need to adjust the rebound.
On technical stuff like this, the Eride Pro is, I think, maybe less good just because it accelerates so hard and so fast. So yeah, the bottom end is helpful, but it gets to be too fast, too quickly on this technical stuff if you're not completely aware and ready for it. If that makes sense.
All right, let's see how it does across this whoop section. Bike down. Man's good. I came through that, wheelied through the whoop, and just hit that throttle a little too much. The power of the Eride Pro SS just got me. But the suspension was doing awesome. The first 2 seconds through it, and I just tried to raise the front end and keep it up. Lost it. Bars are shot. Look at that. A little droopy. That's a wrap for suspension and handling. How was yours?
I like the suspension on the Talaria the best. I think the suspension on this is more plush than the other ones.
All right, with that being said, let's rank these bikes. Let's move on to the next segment.
For this test, we are out here doing speed and acceleration. Naturally, we chose the fastest rider, which is me. Just kidding, kind of. To keep this test accurate, I'm going to be riding all of the bikes. We understand there's a lot of variables that go into riding this bike, the size, the weight, where you're riding, your style. So we have Calvin down here at the finish line. We're gonna get started with the Sur-Ron.
.78.
Next up, Talaria Sting MX4.
declared 6.35.
I'm legitimately nervous to do this on the E-Ride Pro. This is the second bike of the shoot, and Ben got wheelied over the last one, so doing the acceleration, it's scary because you want to like get on it fast, and I'm already spinning tires on the other bike. So the goal of this run is going to be to not land on my back.
E-Ride Pro take 1, 5.98.
That was pretty wild. So today's my first day riding the E-Ride Pro, and it's a little terrifying. The acceleration is so quick at the get-go. I feel like I was more concerned about not looping over than actually going fast. I feel good. I did get to full throttle before we hit the finish line, so I feel like the test results are decently accurate, but I would be interested. In fact, we're gonna throw someone else on the bike just to see what they can get. If I had to choose a winner for myself, I would take the MX4 because I feel comfortable with that level of speed and acceleration and power. But I mean, the E-Ride Pro took the cake, like, for sure.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat Amy, to be honest, but.
Okay, let's get a size comparison though. So Calvin is
185 pounds.
quite a bit bigger. I'm not throwing that out there. But he also has probably more experience riding, so let's see what happens.
I don't know. I don't think I can beat that. That was pretty fast.
Calvin's attempt to kick Amy's ass. Failure 1. 6.10.
You smoked me? 6.1. Nice. 6.1. She smoked me. I was not expecting that tire just to pop. Like, I felt a little out of control. Not gonna lie.
You might do it, ladies and gentlemen. 5.88 on attempt 2.
This bike is a lot to handle. I was shocked. I wish it was a little smoother, I think. Because it's just like it jumps right away. It almost hurts you. That's no joke.
So winner of today's comparison between the three.
E-Ride Pro.
E-Ride Pro goes pretty fast.
All right, for the next comparison, we're gonna do a hill climb. The first bike will be the Talaria Sting MX4. Eat, baby, come on, eat. So close. It did good. I think it really would have made it if I would have had my weight a little bit further forward. Let's see if the Talaria can make it from here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Next up is the Sur-Ron Light B. It does not do well from a dead start. That was a little disappointing. All right, this is the third attempt on the Sur-Ron Light B with a major running start. Let's see how it compares. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. That's all she's got. No go. Close, but no cigar. I think the E-Ride Pro has the power if it has the traction. But let's try it from a dead start. Okay, so as you can see from a dead stop, the E-Ride Pro SS was the clear winner. However, on the other bikes with the rolling start, power was so smooth up the hill. I just love the power of the E-Ride. Well, let's move on to the next category.
Let's talk customization. First up, we have the E-Ride Pro SS. As you can expect, there are going to be the least amount of parts for this bike because it is brand new. We have been testing. Some Sur-Ron parts do work interchangeably with the E-Ride Pro components, and so we're trying to note those on the website and in other places. Something that's very cool with the E-Ride Pro is that E-Ride is trying to create their own upgrades. So you'll be able to factory upgrade your controller, factory upgrade your battery at some point in time. One of the cool things about Talaria is the MX4 and the MX3 have a lot of interchangeable parts. So we do have quite a bit of customization for the MX4. Both of these bikes are great, but neither of these have the same amount of customizations as our last bike. Let's head over to the Sur-Ron. This bike has been around for over 5 years, so as you can imagine, there are plenty of accessories to make it do exactly what you want it to. It's been so fun being in this industry and watching the needs of customers grow and the accessory companies just leveling up to the needs that they have. We have seen so many components be developed to fit these bikes. The Sur-Ron is definitely the clear winner in this. You can make this bike do anything you want it to. But that's it for the accessories portion. Let's move on. So, based on specs alone, most people would say that the E-Ride Pro SS is the overall winner. But that doesn't mean it's the right E-Moto for you. We want to offer a different perspective.
Okay, so riders come in all different sizes. Everyone has a different riding style, a different preference. So let us break it down bike by bike, and you can see which is best for you.
For riders focused on power, performance, and technical trail riding, Talaria is our choice between these three E-Motos.
This bike is able to be enjoyed by our most advanced riders as well as riders experiencing these bikes for the first time.
The E-Ride Pro SS is easily the fastest and lightest bike on the market. This bike shreds on a track. It has strong acceleration, plus suspension, and a 72-volt battery. This bike is going to be for advanced riders who are looking to push the limit and don't mind spending a little more on a stock bike.
I would not put a beginner rider on this bike. Because on these bikes, the power to weight ratio is so noticeable. When you hit the throttle, if you're not prepared for it and don't know how to deliver that power, it can wheelie or loop out from underneath you if you're not expecting it.
When you hear E-Moto, you're probably thinking of a Sur-Ron. The Sur-Ron X was the OG E-Moto, and honestly, since its release around 5 years ago, not much has changed.
The benefit to the Sur-Ron is because it's been around for so long, there's thousands of aftermarket parts and accessories that can help this bike perform comparable to the others. This is the bike we recommend for our pavement princesses, the grocery getters, the ones that like the attention of the local authorities.
If you're looking for a good alternative to the Sur-Ron X, check out the Stage 2 M1. We will be releasing an unboxing video in the next few weeks. To wrap it up, guys, all in all, it's gonna come down to your riding style and preferences. No matter which bike you choose, we guarantee it's gonna put a smile on your face. All right, AMP family, now for the fun part, the giveaway. In honor of starting this new channel, we are going to be giving away the bike we think any subscriber would be the happiest with.
The Talaria Sting MX4.
So let's talk about what you have to do to enter.
So first you have to subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave a comment on this video. We will also be posting this giveaway on our Instagram. For extra entry points, make sure to comment on that video as well.
The giveaway will run for 2 weeks, and at the end of that 2 weeks, we will announce the winner. We do have to be clear though, this giveaway will not happen if we do not hit 10,000 subscribers.
Make sure you share this video with your friends, even if they're a Pavement Princess Sur-Ron rider.
But that's about it for today's video. We want to hear from you. Which bike is your winner and why? We are going to send some AMP merch to 10 of our favorite comments. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments below, and we will see you on the next one.
Thanks, guys.